And guys, make sure that you guys are subscribing to this channel, Lala and Devante on YouTube. Make sure you guys are sharing our content. This is our 84th episode, guys. We're almost at 100 episodes. So, yes, we're almost at 100 episodes, guys. So, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for each and every one of you here. Tamika, Devante, Des, I'm very thankful for you guys, and thankful for the special guests who have been on our show and everything. So, we're doing big things here. We hope to continue to grow, and hopefully we can win your hearts over, and you can let us into your home. Hello, Facebook.
Hey, Twitter.
Hey, YouTube.
Instagram.
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Lala.
I'm Devante.
I'm the one in that too, Des. Bow.
Yeah, you know it is your girl T Armstead.
And welcome to the L&D show, guys. Hello, cousins. Hello, family. How was y'all's week? How was y'all's, 2 weeks, right? It was 2 weeks. Almost, yeah.
It's only been a week.
Yeah,
Mine was
I think.
good. Just 1 week, yeah. Mine was good. My best friend had her baby on Saturday. Beautiful, healthy baby boy. He is so adorable. Congratulations to the Wesley. He's adorable. I cannot wait to meet him and smell him and squeeze his jaw.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes, and the baby people will be back around.
Don't you already have two children?
Well, no, this would make my best friend's fourth baby.
No, you. So
Me? Oh yeah, I have two. I have two boys. Two grown
That's not
boys.
like a fever. That smelling and holding and squishing.
I know. I need not say that because I ain't trying to be no grandma this early. My friends keep having the children so I can hold on to them.
Lord, all right now. I think we all get a hint of it every now and again because Lord knows I see it.
Right?
I'm like, I want a baby so bad, but then I see like a teenager and I'm like, I can't stand them.
Yeah.
For me, it's when they get 8. When they get 8 and 9. Oh no,
When that personality starts really showing.
Oh yeah.
That talk back start kicking in. You a double.
And listen. Her oldest is my goddaughter, and she's discovering her personality in mine.
Aww.
She's so sweet though. She has good intentions. She's just all over the place. That child. She's something else.
Oh wow.
Very smart. Very smart.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Lord.
Oh well, I had death in the family. My Aunt Betty passed away. So rest in peace to Aunt Betty. I'm gonna miss you. But she was always a happy person, and so we're gonna keep her spirit alive. We did for the 4th of July. Her, my grandmother, and my Aunt Susie, they orchestrated the whole 4th of July thing. They put it together, and for her not to be there, it was kind of sad and everything. But we still had it in her honor. So.
Amen.
So yeah. So that's
the Lord's plan is always better than ours. So
absolutely. So
yes.
Des.
Well, over the past weekend, my mother had a little accident.
Oh,
It kind of sent me into a tipsy, and she's doing better now. She's doing a lot better.
well,
Good.
amen.
Just the
Yeah.
thought of going back, I still go back to my mind in my high school days when I came home and my mother was on the floor and paramedics was around her, and
Oh.
I can handle it. And I broke down, literally literally turning onto my road. I cried all the way down to my house, got in through the front door, couldn't even go upstairs, cried downstairs in front of the bedroom door, and did not stop crying.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank God that she's doing better. And you are where
Yes.
Yeah,
you are now.
she just now took her night shot, so she's getting ready to go to bed. Her and my dad, which if y'all hear my dad in the background, I do apologize.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. But yes, guys, this is going to be a great show.
Wait a
Um,
minute. Wait.
We got
Devontae,
12
how
people to
are
ask.
we?
oh,
How are
Devontae, yes.
you?
I'm sorry, Devontae. I'm so sorry.
Well, I took a little mini vacay, just to clear my mind and, pretty much talk with the universe and God and meditate and
Man,
stuff
look at that.
The
done. So,
universe.
yes. God is part of the universe. If people don't know this, like
Yes, God is
Yes,
the
he is.
he is the universe. He is my universe. Like I
But it
said,
wasn't that universe that you was communicating with.
like I said, I spent the bag, got these teeth done. So
Oh, look at
Okay.
Marvelous,
Oh, you're blinding me.
marvelous.
My eyes. Oh, my eyes.
listen, you
that.
stupid.
Blinding, honey. Blinding.
You
Yes.
blinded me.
Don't go like
You
the
know.
light. Go
Look,
ahead.
gotta keep this
You
smile
look
on me.
good.
Nobody want nobody with a bad smile. So you gotta keep this smile looking good.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely,
look
honey.
good. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Well, I am glad that everyone, I'm glad
Tamika,
that
how
everyone
was
has had a
yours?
good week. Yes, Tamika, how was your week?
Yes, I was.
Oh, I
No,
told y'all it was good. My
She
best
just
friend had
said
a
it.
baby.
The
Oh,
baby.
She just
yes,
said
yes.
it. Yeah, she
My
just
best
said
friend
it.
had her baby, and I can't wait to meet him. So yeah, I had a good
Yes.
week.
Where were you
Yeah.
at, Des, when she said
Hey,
all that?
everybody in?
I was here.
He wasn't
I don't
over
know if my
here.
Wi-Fi is
He
cutting in and
wasn't
out
over
right now
here.
or what. It did not.
Honey.
Anyway, what's going on, Lala?
Well,
Lala.
honey.
On.
Let's talk about Miss Tasha K. Everyone who doesn't live underneath the rock know who Tasha K is, okay? Tasha K is a YouTube blogger. She had just tried to sue Cardi B for $3 million, but the judge dismissed it, and I'm about to tell you why. So bear with me because it is pretty lengthy, okay?
Okay, spill the tea.
Let me get
All
the
right.
tea ready.
So, and this is all allegedly because, we don't want them coming over here trying to sue us just because her countersuit or her lawsuit got dismissed. Okay. This is all allegedly that's coming out of my lips.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, according to Radar Online, a federal judge dismissed a $3 million lawsuit against Cardi B over claims the singer made threats to a blogger. According to court documents obtained by Radar, the court ruled Cardi's case against the blogger named Latasha K will go before a jury, but the countersuit is dismissed. Cardi sued Tasha after she claimed she had herpes, was the P word, because we can't use that word on YouTube because we will get demonetized, in the past, and abused drugs. Tasha countersued Cardi, saying she publicly defamed her character, which led her to receiving her death threats. Okay? The judge said he will not make a decision on Cardi's claims against Tasha and will leave that up to the jury. He said Tasha has presented video evidence to the court that allegedly show plaintiff has at least admitted to being the P word, because we can't use that word because we would get demonetized on YouTube, and as to her use of drugs. The judge says Tasha claims she said Cardi had herpes based on a photo she saw online where the rapper has visible cold sores. Due to the different stories, he wants a juror to make a final determination on the claims. However, the court dismissed Tasha's counterclaims. It found the blogger failed to produce any evidence showing Cardi had threatened her or made her believe that she was going to harm her. However, the judge said Tasha only provided evidence of Cardi's friends making threats, not Cardi. He also found there was no proof that Cardi caused Tasha to experience emotional distress or having issues with her pregnancy.
Baby.
And there's more to this too, but once we, break this all down, I will go into, what the judge did find. So once we break all this stuff down, what do you guys think about this? Like, this whole thing started like 3 years ago, pretty much. This whole thing started like 3 years ago. I remember, Lovely T somehow got in the mix of it because Lovely T is a fan of Cardi B, and she's also a friend of Cardi B's. So it was a mixture of Lovely T, Tasha K, and Cardi B. So I mean, how do you guys feel about Tasha K? First of all, if you know Tasha K, how do you feel about her?
Messy.
I heard her stories aren't true.
And the
I was
drama
about to say that's what I've heard. I heard that her stories aren't true and her sources aren't reliable. So
wait.
Yeah.
Her sources aren't reliable.
I don't watch her.
She's
No.
pulling it from a baboons.
She pulls it from places, but then she twists the story.
Yeah.
She pulling it from a baboon's tail at the end of the tail. Mm-hmm. That's where she getting it from.
Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. That's what she does. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
The word allegedly in there.
Very aggressive this evening you are.
I don't know what Cardi's fans are called.
Big dick energy.
When I say I don't know what Cardi's fans are called, I know like Beyonce's is Beehive and Rihanna is the Navy, but this sounds like a classic story of that. When somebody comes for one of them, the fans, the friends, they attack, and the lawsuits come. But the person who's actually at the center of it, hands are clean.
Right.
No case, no case, baby. No case, no case.
That's exactly what this sounds like. Like Cardi's fans, her close, friends have definitely gone in and there's no turning back.
Well,
defended Cardi.
but she only produced evidence of Cardi's friends saying the stuff. So she has no proof.
No proof.
She had no proof from the get-go.
It's basically hearsay because, again, your friends are gonna ride for you regardless. That's not
evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, honey, let's say this, Tasha K, baby, you better just not mention her and read your little scripts and exit her page on out.
You said scripts?
Just your little script.
Diz, wait a minute, Diz. What is with this big dick energy this evening?
Yes, big dick energy. Yes, big dick energy.
It's always in there. It's just with certain things. I try not to ruffle anyone's feathers, but I'm becoming now more. It's time for me to ruffle feathers and shake the chicken and grab the chicken and swing it. So,
well, honey, speaking of some,
I need for y'all to swing her like how Mama Joyce was gonna swing drag Carmen down that street. But now this is just make sure you do it with nobody.
You said Candy's mama. Allegedly, I heard that that what's Candy's husband's name? Todd is
Todd.
cheating on her. Allegedly. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard in these streets, honey. But allegedly, I have to get all the information first, but that's what I heard, honey, that he was cheating on her. Now, how dare you cheat on her? How dare you cheat on her when you don't have nothing, sir?
I don't want to believe that because she's so like open to
to find out what's going on. I know I have a number, right? So I mean, we text her, find out what's going on, child. Cause
better holler at her, find out where they at.
Kandi called
her. But
yes, do that, honey. Find out what's going on.
Coded night. I will email you and hit you up personally on your Instagram page with my resume to be
yes. And Todd, if this is true, shame on you, sir.
Right.
If this is true, shame on you, sir.
You know what? Just coming from Portia's mouth.
I see with Todd, it's one of those things of if he is cheating, why is he cheating? You know, because I mean, from what we've seen from the show and everything, if you have followed the show,
we know why he's cheating. He helped her come up. I mean, well, she helped him come up. You got to think about that. With all the businesses.
But Todd had his money prior, to Kandi.
He did, but he didn't have that type of money.
His money was not as long, but Todd had his stuff now.
He had a good little bit. Now let's not forget, he was producing the show.
A lot of shows that got canceled. Well, a lot of shows that got canceled.
Well, we'll talk about the main show, honey. The main show that they met on.
I'll say this. Like I said, I'll say this. Some people do have a breaking point with certain things, certain situations. And from what we've seen from the show, Mama Joyce, the family, Kandi not wanting to go to bed 24/7. I'm not gonna say that she belittled his dreams. However, when you know how people say, I'm marrying you, not your family? I'm sorry, Todd married the family.
He married the family.
Yeah. The whole family.
Yeah. Because Candy's very close to her family. So, he married the whole family.
Family oriented. He married the family.
I mean, because it wasn't even Candy's idea for the damn prenup. Pretty much Mama Joyce pushed that.
Right.
Mama Joyce is a smart woman. She's a very smart lady.
I'm not condoning, infidelity in any way, shape, or form. But you have a breaking point.
Yeah, that's true.
Happiness, they're gonna find it one way or another. So if he is, we're not saying he is, allegedly.
I don't think he isn't, though.
I hope that he isn't either, but that's just what I heard. But.
They just had their daughter and everything. Like I think she's like not even a year old yet. So
right.
Lala's giving me very Nene Leakes. Like this is something that Nene Leakes has said in the streets, honey. And she's just, they are still beefing.
Darling, I never fabricate, darling. Tasha K fabricates, but I never fabricate.
No, I'm just saying. It sounds like it's something that Nene Leakes has put out in the streets.
Honey.
Because, honey, Lanithia is a little...
Lanithia, isn't she canceled?
Yeah,
oh no, and I was talking about the restaurants.
What restaurant? She got a restaurant?
Yes, called Lanithia.
It's a club. It's a club. It's like a lounge / restaurant, and it is going very, very well.
It's doing very well. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's in Atlanta.
Okay.
I'll say this about Nene.
Well, let's just talk about that for a minute. Hold on one second.
Show or not, she's going to keep herself relevant. She's going to keep her back.
Of course she is.
It doesn't matter if the show doesn't want her. Nene has her several lines of income. So
Nene Leakes to me created that show. That show wouldn't be nothing without
Housewives. Nene Leakes. Period. Every single one of them, all the franchise, the
It's built
Dallas,
off of Nene, pretty much. Yeah.
right? Potomac,
Speaking
all
of
of
that
them.
show, I don't know if any of y'all have heard or seen this or not, but you know, people were pushing for Phaedra to come back, but now they have changed their mind because of a recent post where she pretty much like co-signed Lil Nas X's Kiss, and somebody had said that pretty much Lil Nas X was pushing the gay community backwards, and we need to be very careful in how we do things publicly. And she pretty much responded with facts.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I just have one question, and this is I really want to know. How did he push the gay community backwards? Keep in mind now, on TV.
You know, the thing that I found funny was I think it was another gay person. You know, you know how there's like different levels to the gayness and everything. You know, some of us are very proud and public with it and everything. Some of us are just like,
also, it was a closet inside the backdoor room gay.
Out, but I'm not public, or I'm strictly DL. I'm going to say that this was one of those guys who's kind of in between the I'm out, but I don't broadcast. So keep that behind closed doors. And
where was this same energy when Britney Spears, Madonna, and Christina Aguilera did that whole kiss scene on MTV TV? Where was this energy? Where was this same energy? Y'all had nothing to say about 3 white women, but y'all had something to say about one black man kissing his dancers.
See,
where was
this is the double standard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is every straight man's dream to have more than one woman in his bed.
Well, sir, I'm gonna need for you, your dream, and your opinion to go get a scooter and drive on down Yellow Brick Road.
It's like
it was every man and woman's dream to see Janet's tatas and everything. And when that happened, she was banned and Justin wasn't. And I think that's so unfair.
I was so excited about that evening. That was the best night of my life.
And she didn't show her whole nipple. She had a ring around her nipple, so it was
I thought that it was covered up. You know,
yes,
the was covered up. So I thought it was fine. You know,
the fact that you seen it pop out,
it wasn't ugly.
Exactly,
it was just
exactly.
To me, I thought it was uniformed, and I was like, okay, then you know, it wasn't like he had a whole entire breast exposed. It was
right.
The areola was still covered.
And shout out to Janet Jackson. If is 28 years old today. And I'm so glad that I got to perform If. Yeah, shout out to, Tina Landon for doing the choreography and everything like that. Hey. Hey, Miss Jackson.
If you're nasty.
Yes, guys. So back to Tasha K here, because we went all offline here. Back to Tasha K.
Bring it back.
Okay, so also let me add that Tasha K allegedly told the judge that Cardi B stopped her money flow from coming in. The judge found that flawed. As he found that Tasha had been getting new equipment for her show, and she and her husband had recently bought a new house. The judge allegedly provided such receipts to Tasha before dismissing the case. Thrown out $3 million. But Cardi B still may have a chance with winning her lawsuit.
She tried it. She tried it.
So Tasha K, in the words of Tamar Braxton, have several seats, darling.
Line all over Lincoln Stadium. All over.
No, like Tabitha Brown. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. And all that you do. You know?
All that you do.
All right, guys, moving on to Tasha K and Cardi B. Cardi B, we hope that everything works out for you on the other hand. So we wishing you the best, boo. What y'all got next?
Yes.
Yes. Why don't you tell
Okay.
us what you got going on?
Oh, honey, I got juice and just delights. Now I know y'all know Natalie Nunn, Judy J,
Don't like
and
Natalie Lauren. She's the
And
reason
you
why I
don't
stopped
like
watching. I don't like her. She's the reason why I stopped watching Bad Girls Club. I don't like her.
and your girl Sydney Star.
Okay, Star.
Now,
Okay.
when Bad Girls Club was originally auditioning for their new season with Jodie, Sydney Star, I'm sorry, in the Bad Girls House of Atlanta, I'm sorry. They were, Sydney Star was in the mix to be in the program.
Mm-hmm.
Now, according to Julie, Oxygen did not want a transgendered person to be in the house.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So Sydney Star is blaming Judy for not being cast in Bad Girls Club. Now, the new season of Bad Girls Club, they all got up with her and they all went out and had a few drinks. So Sydney Star ends up throwing her drink in the limo on Natalie Nunn.
Mm.
So they're arguing back and forth or whatever. Lord and behold, she brings in Judy. Judy was like, well, trying to be a peacemaker. Well, it was more like she accidentally threw her drink. And Sydney admitted, yes, I accidentally threw it at you, but I wasn't trying to get it on you. So lo and behold, a few days later, they're all in the house. There's a video allegedly saying that Sydney Star showed Judy her Nimda.
Wow.
And they're arguing right now over, well, Judy's parents was upset because they were like, how dare you have my daughter stay in a room with a man?
No, no, no. No, no.
Right.
No.
Your daughter
No.
is more man than she is.
No. No.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Well, that's just
Now, she also took a dig. This is on Instagram on Zeus's network. They're promoting the show or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's Natalie Nunn, Judy are in a room talking on live. She starts going off about Sydney Star, saying that they were never friends. She was using her to come up, and that she has something extra, trying to out her as a transgender woman. So Natalie Nunn has stopped.
Was there a fight after that?
Oh, and he gets live when
you know certain trans people, once they get outed and they didn't do it themselves, so that's like a recipe for meet me outside.
Yes.
Right.
You meet me outside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey, she said that's not right. That is your friend. Why are you trying to out your friend on this platform? She said, I'm not outing her. I don't have a problem with, I'm not transphobic or gayphobic. My followers are gay. I'm bisexual. Honey, let's be very clear. That was very abusive, sis. Very abusive. You just made a threat for this lady's life. And you still refer to her with our wrong program.
They truly irk my nerves. And somebody say, I'm not homophobic, I'm not racist, I'm not this, I'm not that. Oh, I have a friend that's
right.
Child,
just because you have a friend that is, don't mean you tolerate them.
Exactly.
And even then, sometimes you just tolerate people, or you're looking for a way to start a situation, or altercation and everything with this person. I mean, like, Because you have one black friend or you have one gay friend. Question: do you hang out with them? Do you know who their parents are, what their favorite color is, or anything like what their favorite food is, or is it just one of those? Oh, we work together and we call each other friend. There's levels to friends.
Yeah, there is. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
Certainly not.
That's true.
Certainly not.
For sure.
That's true.
Outing somebody, that is a recipe for meet me outside.
Yeah.
And if
but I would say this, I would love to see.
But trust and believe, I went down fighting.
Right. What you were saying, Dan? You would love.
I would love to see Sydney Star drag her through the mud. And it's a lot more with
see Sydney Star being that person to drag anybody.
No. She's a person with class.
Right. She's not, and she's not always been that way. Because, when she was on Love and Hip Hop, she was just messy. Messy. But, as time goes by, and, there's
maturity.
She's evolved. And so, I don't think that she would. I think I pray that she just lets it be and goes on with her day. They don't even shoot the Bad Girls Club anymore, I don't think.
So, it's on Zeus Network now. They moved it to
they have so they do have Bad Girls Club, but on Zeus's network. Mm-hmm. So I need to download Zeus.
She's downloading it right now. Okay.
I will be downloading Zeus because Tanisha isn't there, so no thank you.
Well, she's actually in the house.
Tanisha? Tanisha is?
Yes.
I'm sorry, he was frozen. He was frozen.
I'm sorry. It's my network. Give you a problem. Yes.
Yes.
She's in the house.
Okay,
in a big house.
Well, if Tanisha's in the house, then I will be downloading it then. I sure will.
Please do. Please do.
Yes. The last time I downloaded Zeus, it was for
TT.
Huh?
TT.
TT, yes. When TT had the whole dating, the fake dating show or whatever. Yes. That's when I downloaded it. So I haven't downloaded it ever since then. I didn't even watch Tokyo Tony's them stuff on there. That
Jocelyn's Cabaret comes on there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does.
And
I haven't really heard.
Was very spicy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I didn't first
season. Well, she tried to make her. She tried to make her drama spill over with Wendy Williams so people could watch that show, pretty much. Mm-hmm. We knew what she was trying to do, because she needed viewers. So she needed that drama to spill on over to real life daytime television, and that's exactly what she did. She knows what she's doing, and I don't blame her one bit. I don't blame her one bit, honey. Because Left Eye said, good publicity is all publicity. Bad publicity is good publicity,
Yeah, right.
Honey. That's how TLC stayed up in the world, honey, back in the day, okay? With all Left Eye's antics, okay? Oh, and shout out to TLC, who will be here in Simpsonville, South Carolina on September 27th at Heritage Park right here in Simpsonville. Yes! They're going to be on tour with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yes, they're gonna be on tour with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yes, honey. Yes, TLC right here. So yeah. Yes. So okay, guys.
Speaking of Wendy, Lala, tell us about what's going on with Wendy in the Hell House right now.
Ooh, I'm glad that you asked.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all know that Wendy Williams, she had this whole, I'm not going to say a hiccup, because I truly believe she knew what she was doing, because she get these stories firsthand in the morning, So I think she knew what she was doing. She doesn't know how to deliver it, because if you think about it, she delivered it the same way when she delivered her mother's death. So I'm going to get into it. Chanel Clark, The mother of the TikTok star who was murdered last week is calling out Wendy Williams for her disrespectful comments of the 19-year-old's death. Wendy Williams, told the audience to clap if they knew who he was and then confirmed their followings, then compared their followings on TikTok and IG before announcing he was murdered. So she took this whole rant for like 2 minutes. If you watch the show, she took this whole rant for 2 minutes. She showed the guy. She actually looked back at the guy, and as she looked back at the guy, the audience laughed. Okay, she even asked the audience to clap if they knew this person. She even had what's the guy's name on the side that gives her the stories? Him, to pretty much be on her side to say that you have more followers on Instagram though. And she goes to say Instagram doesn't matter. You know, my son tells me that Instagram does not matter. It's all about TikTok now. So, and then she goes on to announce this guy's death.
At the end of it. Well, he was murdered, so.
Wendy, Wendell, Wyopis.
Pretty much what she delivered it, though, it's from what she told in the story. Swavy, because that's who we're talking about here.
Swavy.
Swavy and his friends initially tried to jump somebody else, but the tables were turned.
Mm-hmm.
And Swavy ended up losing his life in the process. Now, if there's any
the mother saw this whole thing go down, she said. The mother witnessed everything.
She witnessed the death?
She witnessed the death. She saw her son get shot.
See, this is one of those stories, okay, because like one, it was delivered in Wendy Williams fashion. You can't dispute that. It was delivered in a Wendy Williams fashion type way. As far as what happened, I'm a tad bit indifferent because I don't know, what's truth, what's fabricated. Because I wasn't there. I don't know the story. But if it's one of those things, it's sad that a child lost their life or anybody lost their life.
Yeah.
But if there is truth to him and other friends try to jump somebody and possibly try to take their life, but they got turned, that's a karma type situation.
But look at Wendy Williams' son. How old is he? How old is little Kevin? How old is he? Or Kelvin, little Kelvin. How old is he? Like 19 or 20? They're like in the same age range. So she should have had more sympathy towards that. I think it was pretty much thrown at her, probably last minute or so. Probably last minute because they do have a prompt. They do have a prompter. Yeah, so maybe she didn't know how to deliver it.
I've seen it before where people have, Oprah's done it before. Mm-hmm. They seen something on the prompter and then said, I'm not doing that. Because for one, I don't know who this person is. Mm-hmm. How dare you throw something in my face? I have no research about this person. I don't know anything about this person. She should have turned it down to begin with. Don't ever disrespect. And first off, this is a 19-year-old kid.
Yeah,
his mother is watching. Mm-hmm. You have to put yourself in the feet or the shoes of the mother of this child. Yeah, that is somebody's baby.
And she actually said that she was a fan of Wendy Williams up until this point.
That was so distasteful. It really was. It really was. It really was. I don't know what's going on with Wendy. She attacked Tabitha. Now you attacking a 19-year-old dead child.
She mad. She mad because her husband don't want her. And he with a nice young thing.
She need to take a hiatus.
Hey, that's what it is. You don't want to try.
And grieve that man. Get over that man.
Wendy, give it up.
Deal with the fact that man, you and Kevin are no longer together. That man was not good for you. It was good for the moment. And you cannot spew out your hate and distaste on everybody that's around you because you want to be, because your man didn't want you. That's
Right.
not fair, Wendy. You really need to get your life together. Really
One
need to
second.
No, he said that he's
It's not just simple Wendy. I mean, I just think that this is just how Wendy is. Period. No matter who's in her life.
is.
I mean, but you know, there are certain people out there who pretty much who are just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring the tea. However you take it, that's how you take it and everything, and I'm gonna do it my way. I'm not one of these people, you know, who just say, "Oh my God, that's a sad situation." I'm gonna tell you the way I want to tell you, and you take it how you want to take it. I think this is how we get.
I just wish she would have been way more considerate.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people.
If she knew what the situation was and everything, she should have had a better lead up. I would definitely say that. She should have definitely had a better lead up. The comparison of TikTok and Instagram or any platform for that matter should not have ever come to, you know.
It should have never came up. It should have never came up.
It should not have. I mean, a rising TikTok star lost her life, you know, and maybe she could have said something like, you know, I'm upset about this because my child is the same age or something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. But
I'm relating to this because my son is the same age.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was in poor taste.
A lot of people are coming at Wendy Williams and they're actually trying to get her canceled. But I'm like, listen, Wendy has been doing a lot of shit for a lot of years. There is no way you're going to get this lady canceled. Okay? No way. And then if you did get Wendy Williams canceled, the world is going to be so boring because there is not going to be Wendy to be a little messy to give you the topics to ask questions that we all want to know because no other person is going to do that. You know?
TMZ, honey. Not even TMZ.
The closest person we can get to Wendy Williams is Charlamagne the God. That's it.
Yeah. And even he's gotten a little more.
Wendy was getting canceled over this.
She's not.
I'm not trying to belittle Swavy in any way, shape, or form, but Wendy has come for names that are 10 times bigger.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't, I think my main question would be: is it because she came for him? Is it, or not came for him, but is it because she in a way disrespected his death? Is that the reason why?
This is how everything was delivered. She took a 2-minute rant to announce his murder, to announce to the world that he was murdered. So it shouldn't have took 2 minutes. She shouldn't have had the audience to clap if they knew him or anything like that. She should have just went ahead and just told the story as it is. You know, just being sympathetic towards another woman who has a son closer to her son's age. Because her son is in Florida, I think it is. Her son isn't even in New York with her. Her son is in Florida somewhere. So she should have been more sympathetic to the fact that that could have been her child.
Yeah.
And honey, I just look back.
I've dug Wendy since day one, and that really was distasteful, and I was kind of disappointed. I was disappointed. I know Wendy is with the mess, but
well, you know, with the whole they're breaking up or whatever, she didn't discuss that. She passed on that.
Who?
So again, Wendy, when they first announced, when Tamar and Vince broke up, remember she didn't talk about it.
Well, Tamar and her had a close friendship at the time.
Okay, so why didn't she do the same thing? That's my point.
What he's saying is the same way she passed on that story, she could have passed on his story.
Okay, so we got one of the managers here, but Wendy does that most of the time. She asks her audience to clap. That's what Tina said. So, she does.
And then Wendy does, type of way.
I think you do.
I mean, pretty much when she said that Mariah, needs to stop and everything. When she said, pretty much when she called out Whitney, the whole interview and everything, that was broadcast about her and Whitney going back and forth. I mean,
and Whitney cussed her out.
Whitney cussed her out.
I laughed at that. That was funny.
She has called out a lot of big name celebs and everything, and has gone on tangents and stuff about them. And each time the things like this happen, they want Wendy canceled, but of course, nobody is successful in doing it. So
Whitney said, Wendy,
Wendy.
You do. You talk about me every fucking day.
He's like, y'all keep doing headlines. He's like,
that's like Whitney was so classy. Whitney gave me the bodyguard in that interview. Okay, she gave me what was her name in the whole bodyguard thing? She gave me her. Okay, Rachel. She was like, you do, Rachel, you do, but you talk about me every fucking day. I can just see Whitney on her balcony smoking a cigarette, listening to Wendy and everything, honey. And she got a manager that's pacing back and forth and shit. And she looked like
you talking about me every day.
But it came back to bite Wendy in the ass when Whitney had passed. So, if anything, she should have been trying to make amends then, because Wendy knew she was getting this 6 run or this 6-week show thing. I think she knew this beforehand. So if anything, she should have been trying to make amends with people. That way they could come onto her show instead of getting some of these B-list people who came onto her show for that 6-week, run and stuff like that. She should have made amends with these A-list people.
Exactly.
Just so they can come on her TV show.
Or building bridges again.
Exactly. But Wendy, she's going to be just fine. She's not going to get canceled. So if anything, she's going to keep going. She's going to keep talking her shit and all this stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. But yes, I think that Wendy should have delivered that a little better. But at the same time, when she did deliver the news about her mother, she went on this rant too. And then she said she died. And everybody's looking like, what?
I ain't seen that. I have to see that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know her mom passed.
Yeah, she went on this whole rant thing before she announced that her mom died. And then she said she died.
I think she said that, when she was surrounded by love and family and everything. So Wendy has a way of saying things, and if it's okay, we all have that family member in our family that everybody says, well, that's how she is, or that's how he is.
To know it's the lover.
That's how it is, and I think Wendy is like that aunt or that cousin, and it's like, but she don't know how to deliver no news. And that's just how she is.
Yeah, especially when it's given to her last minute too. On top of that, but still, Wendy, if you're gonna announce somebody's death, have more sympathy for it, for them anyway. So that's all I got to say about Miss Wendy Williams. But other than that, Wendy, I love you, girl. Keep doing what you do, baby.
Yeah, we can make her call regardless. But, moving right along, John. Moving right along.
What we got next?
What we got going on, T?
Yes, and it's still.
Oh. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Check that out. It's juicy. Let me get this cup.
We have a viewer question, wanted to remain anonymous. The viewer question was, how did you get over your ex? We're just gonna broaden it out and say, how did you get over any of your exes? Not any one particular, but if you want to dig deep, that ex that you just could not get over, because I think that's what the question was for. That
I want to go last.
Not get over. So, how did that happen for you?
Tune out because
okay, Des, open it up for us. How did that happen for you?
Yes, Des, how did that happen for you?
There's in contact with exes, so you don't get over exes.
You stay under them.
You want to tell us?
I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. I don't. But how did I get over an ex?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
all your exes. Oh, your exes.
Well, see, that
He didn't roll his tongue. How many exes do we have, Devontae?
How many states do we have?
Exactly. I don't have that many. But
look, we have what 50 states.
Let's see, how do I get over
2 or 3?
I'm sorry, what you say?
Look.
What?
This.
It
we
was
all
strange.
know
How did you get over your ex?
You have at least one ex in every state, including Hawaii and Cuba.
Never been with anybody in Hawaii or Cuba, but that's for you. Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
But now, basically,
anyway,
how I got over them was
you have it.
Hanging around my friends. Sometimes maybe a little self-therapy.
Okay.
What kind of self-therapy? What you mean self-therapy?
In order to get over one, you got to get on a new one.
That too.
What kind of
self-therapy? Just going out, letting my hair down a little. At the time I did have long hair, sucked it all off, got him and it out of my life, and
okay.
Grown up.
Devontae,
awesome.
What about you, baby?
Well, see, here's the thing. Devontae is a Sagittarius. So once, I have given you anything and everything that I could possibly give you.
And still giving.
You call it quits or I'll call it quits. Trust and believe.
Giving.
I'm not sitting up at night saying, Lord, what did I do wrong? How could we have made this work? Because trust me, I'm already prayed on it. So got a good after I done called it quits with you and everything. I might take another 2 to 3 days, to mourn this loss. But after that, trust and believe, I'm going back to dinner. I'm jumping on another plane. I'm gonna talk to some friends.
Catching flights, not feeling.
Listen, I'm not talking.
That old man blew him out. To get over that man.
More power to the people who change their hair and try new makeup techniques and everything and all that good stuff.
Woo!
Cousin, you okay?
Cousin, you okay?
Are you going? Where did you go?
Where did you go?
Like, yeah. Don't know.
Well, I'm not sure what's happened to Devontae. But so I'll go. Since Lala wants to go last. Oh, we lost him. He'll come back. He's
gonna come back.
Pay attention for him to come back.
Yes.
But the way I did was I just took time off for a long while, and met my now wife. And honestly speaking, it was a good thing that I met her. I met her on Facebook. It was a kind of a run-in type of thing, and then boom, on Facebook, here you are, boom. But yeah, so here in Milwaukee, I was like, the best way to deal with this is out of sight, out of mind, because it was like no matter who it was that I was talking to, this person had the upper hand on me every single time. So it was like, I have to get rid of you completely. I had to detox myself from this person, move all the way away, and deal with it that way. I can now run into this person. I can have a conversation with this person if I needed to.
Okay, yes.
But without it being an issue, I can run into this person, have a conversation. I can sit before this person and not have a problem. But back then, had I not moved away from it and had that out of sight, out of my mind state, I would not be where I am today. I would still be in that same cycle, back and back, so I just moved around. Just moved around. Lala, what about you, baby? Last but not least.
Well,
My Heartbreak Hotel.
I'm a songwriter, so I write just wrote my heart out in songs and stuff like that. And some of that stuff, didn't go nowhere, but some of it did. But I'm thankful for the ones that did. I'm still thankful for the ones that didn't go anywhere, but I got it out my chest. But just dealing with someone, I was abused, so physically and mentally and emotionally too, with this person. So leaving him was the hardest thing for me to do, but I had to do it. I had to let him go. Yeah.
I'm not gonna let happen, y'all.
Oh, you're fine.
It's okay.
But I had to let him go, and it took me 5 years. I didn't have sex. I had met another guy, and at this time we was doing the show and everything, and then me and him broke up, and I dealt with that again. This whole breakup thing. And so I had expressed myself through the show, like on season 2 or whatever. And it was very therapeutic for me to do it, because I wanted him to, at least if he's seen the show, he could see my pain and see, what he did to me and how he left me and how he, mistreated me. And like me and him, we never had sex. I wanted to have sex with him and everything, and he would never have sex with me for some reason. Everybody told me that he was having sex with other people. That's probably why he wasn't having sex with me, And I'm kind of glad that we didn't have sex, because I didn't have that, I guess, that emotional attachment to him like I did with everybody else. This new guy that's in my life and everything, like he bangs on back out every chance he get and all that stuff. So I'm grateful for it. But I'm just scared that something's going to happen between us, and I don't want that to happen. I want us, to have longevity and stuff like that, because I'm tired of being alone, but I'm just hoping that he and I can, if we have issues, work them out, talk it out, and like, live happy. And I really do love this new guy, but getting over an ex, that's what I do, write songs and do this show. This show is very therapeutic for me, and I think it's very therapeutic for each and every one of us in a way. Even though we don't say exactly what it is, we do hint it. So
it is very, very therapeutic.
So
let us know what you think in the comments, guys.
Yeah,
how did
absolutely.
you get over your ex?
Absolutely.
What is the best way to get over your ex? Let's help this person out, because evidently they are in your need to get over this.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, make sure that you guys are subscribing to this channel, Lala and Devante, on YouTube. Make sure you guys are sharing our content. This is our 84th episode, guys. We're almost at 100 episodes. So, yes, we're almost at 100 episodes, guys. So, like, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for each and every one of you here. Tamika, Devante, Dez, I'm very thankful for you guys, and thankful for the special guests who have been on our show and everything. So, like, I mean, we're doing big things here. We hope to continue to grow, and hopefully we can win your hearts over, and you can let us into your home.
Let us know what you would like to see for the 100th episode.
That part.
Comment. Let us know what you would like to see for the 100th episode. We want to please you. It's going to be a night of our guests, and we want to know what it is that you would like to see us carry out, no matter what it is.
I'm down for a food challenge.
I don't know, Devante. Can we have a 2-hour show that day?
I think we can probably swing that. I mean,
okay.
We can swing that. Lala wants the food challenge. I want something different. Drinking. So
Oh God!
Yes, I want a little
alcohol inside of certain foods and everything. That's of course like Jello shots, something like that. But mix the two. But definitely let us know what you want to see.
I want a nasty old mukbang, honey.
What you want special for the show?
Okay.
And I want this mukbang.
Okay.
You want what? Mukbang.
A mukbang. Yes.
No, what a mukbang. That's a lot of eating.
What's a mukbang?
You ever seen those shows that people eat on air? And they're smacking,
talking and eating. I want to do on the road.
Oh no, sir. No, ma'am. We will not. No, ma'am. We will not sit on here and no, ma'am.
No, not
They
saying
be
smacking.
going in.
You
But
don't
the
necessarily have to smack. It's just them that smacks.
They get paid good for that stuff, and it is crazy.
You do, because there are some people out here that like really like to watch people go in like that, but I'm not one of them, Des. So we're not gonna do that.
Don't need a mic in order to hear him smack, because when I tell you, Lala and I have both been eating with Des, and we be like this.
Bitch, we got the same damn thing.
I got the same.
We got the same thing. Like, really?
We never have the same thing.
That's how we be looking. That's how we be looking. Oh, guys.
My drink. My birthday.
Look, there's a hungry friend in this body. Okay.
How are you doing that? Your lips not moving. How did you do that? Your lips wasn't moving.
Who's?
Yes. Yes.
My internet is lagging, y'all. My
I'm about
internet
to
is
say
lagging.
his internet was catching up with him.
Yes.
Lala thought she did a whole magic trick just now. Look. She thought she did a whole magic trick just now.
But yes, guys, tonight's hair and makeup is inspired by Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Can you see it? Can you see it now? Sue Ellen. I just couldn't. I didn't have enough pins to put my hair up like Sue Ellen did in the movie. Tonight's look is inspired by Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Okay. So yes.
Yes. Well, we promised an hour.
We had an hour, y'all. So we did good, guys. We did a good thing. Yay! Well, guys, with that being said, go ahead, Des. You froze.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry. I was telling T to shimmy for me now, honey. Shimmy
yes, honey. With that being said, I'm your girl, Lala.
I'm Devontae.
I'm T.
And I'm Des.
And we'll see you guys next week, boo.
Bye. Bye.